If you are sick and tired of buying the clothing all the time and not achieving the look that you want, and you want to change that because you still want to look polished, you want to look like the best version of yourself, in this video I'm going to be sharing you my best secrets of how I, as a stylist, approach investing in my own wardrobe. I don't buy clothes, I don't buy stuff, I don't buy something just because it's on sale. I have a very rigorous, I would say, system that I apply to myself because I consider my wardrobe to be an investment in myself. I don't buy clothing, I buy specific pieces that make me feel a very certain way. I put this outfit on and I feel really good. I look at myself in the mirror, I feel really happy. And every piece in my wardrobe has been selected on purpose, with intention, and it truly does make me happy. It serves me for all the occasions, all the activities in my life. It works for this stage of my life, and I'm very intentional about what I allow in my wardrobe. So if you want kind of like similar approach, if you want mindful approach, intentional approach, and be happy with what you see in the mirror, be happy when you open your own wardrobe, let's get started. I'm going to be spilling all the secrets. First and foremost, before I shop for myself, whenever I identify a need, I mean, at this stage, I don't really have big needs. All my needs are covered, but when I feel like I want to add a certain color, a certain piece, new shape of a bag, a new pair of flats or heels in my wardrobe, I always allow a time in between me seeing something, oh, my favorite brand, or beautiful color, exactly what I want, or it is on sale or something, and actually buying it. So there is a lot of time in between. How much time, it depends. It's a very personal choice, but I would go to a website if I'm looking for something specifically, or often I would look for something for my clients to support them and what they're looking for. And I would stumble upon something, and directly when I see something, I would say, oh, it's so pretty, I need to have it, and it's on sale. This is how human brain works. It's very normal that we are seduced when we see something pretty, we are seduced when we see something on sale, and all of that. So it's very normal. It's a very normal reaction. I'm not saying I'm a saint and I'm not prone to that. Absolutely. But I'm very mindful about allowing this time and space in between. So I would almost never ever buy anything right away when I see it. That's why I often mostly shop online, because when you go to a store, when you try something on, you're like instantly convinced, even though 3 hours later when you bring it back home, you realize, oh, that was not such a good decision. Yes, it looks pretty, doesn't go with anything in my wardrobe. So in order to not have any of that, I allow this time and space in between. And this is what I highly recommend for you as well. Be very intentional. Just make this little switch that, okay, I'm seeing something great. I think I'm convinced right now in the moment. Let me put it in a basket and come back to it a couple of days later. Don't worry, it's probably going to stay there. And even if it's not staying there because it's on sale or for whatever other reason, it means this piece is not for you. Don't have to worry, you'll find something much better. By now, I really know how it works, so I really know that even if I see something and it's a great price, it's my favorite brand and everything, I know that even if it disappears tomorrow, it's okay, I will find something better. I don't have to get it right away. So having this space and time in between is a very, very important first step. Then, when I consider getting something, I'm looking at the piece and I'm asking myself, do I truly love it? Do I really like it? Or is it because this piece is trendy, I've been seeing it all around on Instagram or on influencers, and I feel like I need to have the same, I need to have the same piece. Often I'm not really seduced by this type of trends because my style is a bit more classic, I'm very intentional about it, I don't want to invest in trends. So most of the time I'm not about that, but sometimes it just happens that you start seeing a certain color, this Barbie trend nowadays. You think, oh, I need this baby doll Barbie dress. In fact, I don't, but it looks so pretty when I see it on the picture. And because I've seen it so many times on Instagram, I start to feel convinced I need it in my wardrobe. In reality, I don't. So I'm asking myself that, do I truly love it? Is it just pretty? Is it trendy? Is it something that I've seen it on somebody, it looked great on somebody? Or is it because I love it for myself? And it's a very important moment of reflection and actually connection with yourself that, yeah, I am being true to myself. I am referring to myself. It's about me validating my own decision for myself. So I'm really asking myself, do I truly love it? Or am I just like kind of liking it? It's kind of cute, but if the color was different or if it was a little bit longer or shorter, I have to love the piece. It has to be perfect. The color, the fit, the shape, the print, the shade, everything. It has to be perfect. The fabric as well. It has to work for me and I have to love it. Step number 3 is that this piece has to fit me perfectly. Right now, I never get anything that would fit like almost good, I need to maybe lose 1 kilo and then it will be perfect. Never. Clothing is supposed to fit you right now. Clothing is supposed to make you feel happy and not remind you that you need to lose weight, not remind you that your body has to be different or whatever. Not at all. It has to fit me now. So I'm very, very rigorous that whenever I'm getting something, I'm only allowing the pieces that really fit my shape and body in the best possible way right now. I never buy anything that would be, oh, this is for later, this is when I lose weight, or this is when whatever happens. Never, ever. Because this piece is going to end up taking space in your wardrobe, you're never going to wear it, and you're going to end up wasting time and money on it. Why? Why would you do that, right? The only little exception is that when I try something on and, for example, it's perfect overall, a dress, let's say, a dress or a pair of pants, like it's perfect throughout, but the length is maybe not the exact length I want. So because I'm petite, often when I would shop in like normal brand, normal ranges, not in petite range, it would be too long for me, it would hit me not in the right place. I know that I can do very simple alterations, so everything else is great. I just need to do simple alteration, bring this piece to my tailor and adjust the length. That's it. That's like the little things that I would allow. Otherwise, no, it has to fit me perfectly. Step number 4, I have somewhere to wear it. This is very important, and this is one of the most common mistakes I would say women, we are so easily seduced by seeing pretty dresses, by seeing these cocktail dresses and not matching it with our lifestyle. So when I'm shopping for new pieces, yes, of course, I love the dresses. I love a good long dress. I love some pieces that are on the more flamboyant side, but I always come back to how my life looks like, what I do on a daily basis, what kind of activities I'm doing on a daily basis. Does this piece fit my life? Because I'm not going to fit my life around this piece, and I don't want to get anything that would take space in my closet and would never make me actually happy. Just before you're thinking of getting something, you actually ask yourself, okay, this pair of heels looks so lovely, but do I actually wear heels? Do I actually go anywhere where heels are kind of required and I would want to wear heels? Maybe a pair of flats in a similar shape, color, whatever you're loving in this pair of heels. Maybe a pair of flats would be much better, right? So be very rigorous if you want to truly functional wardrobe, if you want a wardrobe to work for you, that you're getting pieces that are working for your life. Step number 5 is I'm asking myself whether I have something similar already. This is also very common because a lot of times you will discover a couple of silhouettes, you will realize, oh, I'm loving this. For example, I love off-shoulder tops, one-shoulder asymmetrical tops. So it works great for me because I like to create a little bit more of an accent. In general, my outfits are very simple. I wear two-piece outfit, top and bottom very often. I don't go for like super flamboyant pieces because I want maximum versatility in my wardrobe, maximum amount of pieces going with one another. So most of my pieces are pretty simple, but I don't want it to look too simple, too basic. So whenever I pick a top, for example, I want this top to have a little bit of a visual interest. So I do have a lot of tops with asymmetrical neckline, but I make sure they are slightly different. So for example, this one has this asymmetrical detailing, but also has this detail on the shoulder. So even though I have maybe somewhat similar pink off-shoulder, one-shoulder top, this one is very different. The fabric is different, the way it's constructed is different, so that's not a problem. But often you will realize that you've gotten a couple of Like you figured out a couple of pieces that look really great on you, you love it, it works for your life, and you keep buying the same piece over and over. So this is how a lot of my clients, when we do a wardrobe revision and I'm telling them, look out on your wardrobe, what kind of patterns are you seeing? A lot of them are saying that, oh, I'm seeing like 10 identical striped shirts. Yes, I love a striped shirt. I love a good striped shirt. I wear it, but I don't need 10 identical striped shirts. Or I'm seeing 10 pairs of skinny blue jeans. So common. And what happens is that you may be changing your pieces, your outfit every single day, but they end up looking and feeling exactly the same because they are like basically the same exact ingredients. So if you want your wardrobe to feel happy, if you want your wardrobe to truly work for you, be very intentional. Picking the pieces that obviously work for you, but there is variety, there is difference. You don't have something very, very similar already. And final step is whenever I'm considering something, this piece has to fit in my wardrobe. So usually I would have a rule of 5 for me. For my clients, I would say rule of 3. So with this new piece, I'm able to create at least 3 new outfits with what I already have in my wardrobe and this new piece. Ideally 5 new outfits or more. So it means that this piece is fitting my wardrobe. Not that I'm getting this piece, it doesn't go with anything in my wardrobe, so I have to buy more pieces in order to be able to wear this one, right? That's a very bad strategy. You don't want that. So in order for you to really have the functional wardrobe, you really want to think in advance. Okay, getting this new piece, oh, I can pair it with a shirt, I can pair it with this tank top, I can pair it with a blazer. Perfect. I can actually wear this new piece. Then it could be a great addition to your wardrobe. And final step is that I'm always checking that whenever I'm thinking about getting something, because again, whenever you shop online or in store, there's so much seduction of all those pieces of fashion and style and trends. And it's very easy to make a mistake. It's very easy to think that something may probably work for you or you want something, while in reality, this piece is not yourself. It does not feel like you when you put it on, or it does not match the vision of the woman that you're becoming, the vision, the next level version of yourself that you envision for yourself. So whenever I'm picking something, and I know for myself that, for example, I've evolved a lot in the past few years and my style has been evolving a lot accordingly in terms of the quality of the pieces that I wear, in terms of the colors, in terms of how I put together outfits, like a lot of those, it's been reflected in my wardrobe. But sometimes I still have this feeling, oh, I would love to get something like this, while in my new version of myself, or where I'm going, where I envision myself going, this piece would not fit. Like, this is too childish, not mature enough, not elegant enough, whatever it might be. So I always have a clear vision for myself. Like, how do I want other people to perceive me? What is my image? What kind of message I want to send with my visual outfit? How I want to see myself when I look in the mirror? What kind of woman I want to see? I want to see elegant, powerful, confident, mature woman who is like a boss babe. So I have like this clear, very clear vision of myself. And when I look at this new piece, I evaluate against this vision. Does like this filter, does it work or does it not work? That's a very, very important vision as well. So if you want your wardrobe to truly match your vision and truly work for you and make you happy, these are all the criteria. These are all the steps and filters that I highly recommend for you to apply to yourself. And with the time, you will realize that your wardrobe is so much better, feels so much more lighter, so much more exciting to get dressed, so much more fun and inspiring. A lot of my clients are saying, and that is actually true, that once you start to be like strict with your wardrobe, once you start to have this highest standard for your wardrobe, for your image, for your style, it becomes a little bit more difficult to not to shop, but like to grab pieces, because it's very easy to shop and buy pieces when you're like, oh pretty, get in it, oh pretty, it's on sale, get in it. But once you have all those filters and criterias, you become like picky, you become much more selective, and it is actually a good thing, because if you want other results in your life, you have to apply different type of criteria. So it is normal if you find yourself in the space, oh, I'm so selective, I'm so hard, like it's hard to shop. It's normal, but this will allow you to truly build fantastic wardrobe that makes you happy, that works for you in the long run. This is really the foundation. Hope it's been helpful. My name is Nina Walder. I'm a personal stylist and a style coach, and I also use business and psychology in my style coaching. And subscribe for this video if you loved it. I'm going to be doing more of this, and check out my training on how to create great personal style. You can go to this link and apply, and I will see you inside.